The horrifying reality you won't believe. Hey there, everyone! I really hope today is going well for you. Let's look into the mysterious idea of karma and the world of narcissists today. When are narcissists going to learn their lesson? When will they get what they're owed? It's a question that won't go away and needs an answer. But what if I told you that narcissists may already be getting what they want? What if I told you that a lot of narcissists are already dealing with the consequences and more? The truth is that it's not always easy to spot fate at work. Narcissists will experience karma in many forms, such as being embarrassed in public, losing money, or even getting sick. But sometimes justice shows up in strange ways. It forces us to face our flaws, admit the pain we've caused, and make a promise to make changes that will last. People may not notice this kind of luck, but it can change your life and help you feel better. Hold on tight, because we're about to dive into the world of self-aware narcissism and fate. Trust me, narcissists will be hit by karma in ways that are sudden and persistent. They will have to deal with a lot of guilt, shame, and sorrow, which will make them realize how bad their actions were. Once they see the truth, they can't go back, their lives will never be the same again. There's more, though. Do you know that the narcissist may get the worst of all possible worlds because you chose to leave? They might still feel bad about their mistakes even if they seem happy with someone else. Now, I know that some of you may want more and want them to suffer. But keep in mind that karma is not a tool you can use. If you use it wrongly to hurt someone, it could come back and hurt you even more. Karma is the universe's way of making a point of showing that justice and payback are two different ideas. Karma isn't just a meaningless word that people use to be mean, it's a real force that is deeply woven into our lives. It's hard to figure out a narcissist's fate because they are so complicated. They may look happy for a short time, but they're always looking for something bigger and more important. Don't worry, they're not the only ones trying to do this. What about justice? You may be asking yourself now, how about if they hurt me and got away with it? Listen up, people. Narcissists don't have as simple a fate story as it might seem. Like bits of sand, happiness slips through our fingers, impossible to catch. Think about this. What if the narcissist's karma means they have to lose you? What if their awakening, their reason for being, comes from breaking up with you? It may sound strange, but losing something important can sometimes make us change our bad habits for the better. Believe in the process. Sometimes, the best thing we can do for ourselves is to take a step back and let the world work its magic. These words of advice will help you. Staying close to a narcissist is their victory. It keeps you in their circle of control, which gives them the power they want so badly. To teach them the most important lesson, let them lose you. Cut off all ties and stop talking. After that, they can face the results of what they did. Remember that karma can last a long time. What if the real punishment for a narcissist is not being able to feel happy and content for a long time? They might not end up alone, but they'll always be unhappy because they'll be chasing the carrot on the stick that they can never really get. You can't make someone deal with their karma. The world does that on its own time. From my own experience, trying to throw karmic boomerangs often has effects that were not intended. Getting away from a narcissist means putting them on display, talking to them about it, and then moving on. Refuse to play their harmful games, and let karma take its course. Their karma starts to play out when you finally say goodbye and cut them out of your life. But it's important to remember that they won't quickly feel it unless you do something about it. You are the only one who can choose happiness. Narcissists, on the other hand, are always trying to reach an impossible goal. It seems like the distance between them and happiness grows as they get older. That's not just the way things are, it's the never-ending loop of trying to find happiness on a hamster wheel. Now I want to ask you a question. How do you see karma? You are welcome to say what you think in the comments. Speaking your truth is important. Don't hold back, so that anger and hatred don't build up inside you. Remember to let us into your soul. We're here to help each other grow. Protecting your peace should always come first. This is a benefit that most narcissistic people may never really enjoy. That could be their bad luck. Even if we don't see it, there are times when we need to believe in karma and give our problems to a higher power. We can be sure that God has our backs and is ready to give that karma to those narcissistic people. We shouldn't try to help or speed up God. He is God and knows what He's doing. Have you noticed how narcissists are always trying to find happiness but can't quite get it? Maybe their fate is having to deal with the effects of the bad things they did. Some people may not deserve forgiveness, but the fact that fate is unpredictable makes things more difficult. Here's a helpful tip before you go. If you want to love yourself more, think about getting a love book. You can find one through the link in the description below. It can do amazing things and promise to change your life forever. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to get more videos like this. Let us know what you think about what karma means to you in the comments. Keeping your peace is very important. Take care until next time. If you can master this, narcissists might finally give up on you. Hey everyone, welcome back. Like predators, narcissists love taking advantage of people lower than them until their own needs are met. When they are denied something, a switch in their mind flips, and they become obsessed with finding happiness. You might lose your chances if you get turned down. Some narcissists find it more exciting to be chased than to be caught. They think they can get anything they want because they have false ideas of superiority. Narcissists, on the other hand, often find the impossible appealing. Now, why is it a good thing when a narcissist who has been turned down decides never to come back? Whether you or they started the breakup, there may be reasons why they don't want to get back together, or the thought of dealing with you again may be offensive. Narcissists may think about things that happened in the past, but this doesn't always happen. Could this have something to do with the kind of relationship you had with them, friend, family, or lover? No matter what, you are the only one who can decide if you want to bring the narcissist back into your life. The main goal is to escape a dangerous world. Narcissists who are greedy want to avoid fights at all costs. What will happen if you call them out on their shameful behavior? It is important to make it clear that the goal is not to call anyone a narcissist, but to show how lies and tactics are used. Additionally, when questioned, these people become very angry and nasty. They would never hang out with someone they don't think is worthy because it could put their fragile lives at risk. However, the game is over as soon as they realize you saw through their act. Getting rid of all contact with the narcissist is the second thing that can be done. They shouldn't know where you are or how to get in touch with you, so they don't have to worry about text messages and calls. If they want to get back into your life after you've left, they may lie, manipulate, and make you feel guilty. This won't happen, though, if you stand your ground and follow the no-contact rule to the letter. If you catch a narcissist in public, they will avoid you like the plague so they don't get caught again. A narcissist is very good at putting on a front, an act, or a mask. If their real nature is found out, they disappear to keep their schemes running smoothly and are ready to start over with a new group of people. Want to stay away from the narcissist? The answer is easy. Cut them off from the things they need to survive. They need your time, money, or mental support, which are all parts of their narcissistic supply. Stopping their supply route is the only way to be sure they will never come back to you. They will have to look for the tools they need somewhere else if they can't get them from you. Basically, people try to stay away from things that don't matter to them. Narcissists want their victims to feel sorry for them or even for themselves. Why? They need that sweet mental fuel badly. You are giving them what they want when you say how they make you feel. Narcissists only want to be around people they can control and manipulate to get what they want, so if you can't be influenced, they will leave. Your answer makes their already big ego even bigger. Narcissists will stay away from you if they don't think there is any point in talking to you, unless you can get their attention. Stand strong when the narcissist tries to shake you or make you hide your feelings. This will help you avoid falling for their manipulative tricks. Putting up a wall between yourself and the narcissist's manipulative behavior is very important. The appearance of someone they can't control makes it much harder for the narcissist to do their job. Why don't ex-partners go back to being with the narcissist? They've probably found someone better now. Does a psychopath have any reason to try to use you? If you don't give narcissists a steady source of supply, they will immediately dump you. People will leave you if you don't meet their wants. It gives them something to do, and they'll love telling everyone about what they did with this new material. Lastly, a narcissist won't try to get back at you if you have strong support around you. There's also a chance that the narcissist's close friends and family will side with the victim. Their attempts to hurt your reputation will fail because you will leave them alone and lost. The narcissist's lies can finally be seen through by everyone who knows what a jerk they are. To get in touch with you, the narcissist knows they can't, so they'll ask their supporters to help them. They already have so many people caught in their web of lies that it's not worth their time to start a second round of tricks. There's a good chance that the narcissist will stay away if you've successfully used some of the methods we talked about today. Rules may look strict, but there are always ways to get around them. They may try to manipulate you even after some time has passed because they think you've forgotten about the bad things they did or because they think they've changed enough for you to believe them. Still, if you can stop them from coming back into your life, you can be sure that they will fail. Once more, I hope this movie was helpful for you. If you think it could help other people, please spread the word. Thank you for watching, and I really value your support.
This is the stage of super empathy to eradicate narcissists in this world. Super empaths are often revered as the epitome of empathetic individuals, largely due to their possession of a remarkable ability known as the empath supernova, particularly effective in dealing with narcissists. This phenomenon draws parallels to supernova, celestial explosions, marking the culmination of a large star's life, unleashing a magnificent burst of gas and dust into space. Similarly, super empaths, though seemingly depleted and broken after enduring narcissistic abuse, are poised for transformative eruption. Let's delve into the stages of the empath supernova, a formidable blow to a narcissist's ego. Stage 1. Awareness dawns as they recognize the pervasive influence of abuse in their lives. A profound empathetic nature enables them to discern patterns of manipulation and gaslighting perpetuated by narcissists or other abusive individuals. Empowered by their inherent self-worth, super empaths swiftly grasp these dynamics, refusing to endure them beyond their tolerance threshold. This pivotal stage entails acknowledging the recurring instances where the narcissist's words or actions inflicted distress, often dismissed in the face of guilt trips or insincere apologies. They become vigilant, scrutinizing the narcissist's every utterance for signs of deceit or denigration, harnessing their burgeoning star-like energy in preparation for a transformative outburst. Stage 2. Reflecting on the positive aspects of their relationship with the narcissist, super empaths embark on a quest to retaliate. Amid escalating abuse patterns, memories of their bond with the perpetrator resurface. Whether it's a romantic partner, a parent, or a friend, instances of deception come to light, undermining the empath's trust. Initially, grappling with the notion of leveraging this knowledge for vengeance seems inconceivable. However, as we'll soon discover, their innate warmth and compassion wane with time. Stage 3. Empathy gives way to apathy as super empaths grow increasingly cold and hostile. Exposure to toxic narcissists, who exploit empathy to fuel their own egos, erodes the empath's emotional resilience. Gradually, the prospect of inflicting pain upon their loved ones ceases to repulse them. Instead, it becomes a tantalizing prospect. The narcissist perceives this transformation as a victory, believing they've extinguished the empath's spirit, reducing them to a mere conquest. Yet, if confronted with a super empath, the narcissist is in for a spectacle. The impending supernova explosion looms on the horizon, poised to illuminate the sky like a colossal star. Stage 4. A transformative shift occurs as the super empath begins to wield the very tactics employed by the narcissist. Bereft of their usual empathic compass, they venture into uncharted territory, embracing traits typically associated with narcissism. Initially tentative, they test the waters with subtle jabs, perhaps mocking a smudge on the narcissist's attire or deriding their taste in television. Yet, as they experience the exhilaration long enjoyed by the narcissist, their demeanor turns increasingly venomous. Assuming the role of a mirror, akin to the Hyoka empath, they reflect the narcissist's hurtful actions with precision. Armed with intimate knowledge of the narcissist's vulnerabilities, they strategically employ their empathy as a weapon, intensifying their explosive energy. Every memory becomes a potent tool in their arsenal, expertly wielded against the narcissist with unparalleled finesse. On a separate note, if you're enjoying the insights shared in this video thus far, consider showing your support by clicking the like and subscribe buttons to continue your learning journey. It's a small investment with big returns. In the fifth stage, the empath undergoes a remarkable metamorphosis, blossoming with newfound confidence and self-worth. With each display of mental acrobatics that rattles the narcissist's boundaries, the super empath's aura expands, fueled by their burgeoning stellar energy. Once a mere shell with a flickering flame, they now bask in the radiance of their strengthening fire, rejuvenated with each triumph over the narcissist. It's as if they've been granted a second chance at life, a chance to settle scores with past tormentors. Each strategic victory sparks a surge of exhilaration, propelling them further down the path of self-discovery. They reconnect with their true essence, rediscovering their morals, beliefs, and passions, untainted by the influence of their abuser. A glimmer of hope emerges on the horizon, a future where they're no longer tethered to the whims of a narcissist, where their time and energy are no longer sacrificed in a futile attempt to please. Yet, the prospect of severing ties with a narcissist, be it a family member or a romantic partner, evokes a sense of trepidation. The daunting realization dawns, the ultimate confrontation, the final showdown with the narcissist. They understand that in order to reclaim their autonomy, they must confront the one they once loved, even if it means enduring heartache. As the super empath envisions a future bathed in happiness and light, they're steadfast in their resolve. This is the only path forward. Level 6. The empath reaches a pinnacle of unyielding honesty and total disapproval. They maintain this unwavering level of empathy until the culmination of the narcissistic rage. At this juncture, the super empath adopts a demeanor of coldness and spite, shedding their former innocence for a demeanor reminiscent of the very narcissist they oppose. Gone are the days of compliments. In their place are brutal truths, articulating the depth of the super empath's disdain. As the narcissist's anger mounts, they naively believe they can outmaneuver the empath's impending explosion. However, unbeknownst to them, the super empath draws upon every fragment of their ego, fortified by newfound confidence and resilience. There's a kernel of truth to the empath's assurance. Their humility and self-assuredness remain unwavering, a stark contrast to the narcissist's fragile ego. They hearken back to their pre-narcissist self, clinging to their intrinsic goodness despite the gaslighting endured. The narcissist's futile attempts to elicit a reaction prove fruitless. The super empath remains stoic, unfazed by their provocations. As the stage is set for the supernova's grand finale, the empath explodes with a torrent of pent-up emotions, pushing the narcissist's ego to its breaking point. Every fear, every vulnerability is ruthlessly exposed, fortified by the super empath's meticulous gathering of evidence against the narcissist's defenses. The balance of power shifts drastically as the narcissist finds themselves stripped of their dominance, overshadowed by the indomitable presence of the super empath. Their wounded pride festers like venom coursing through their veins, rendering them unable to bear any further candid feedback. Confronted with their reflection, they recoil in fear at the formidable figure of the super empath, who has assimilated their every stratagem, emerging even stronger. Bolstered by unwavering strength and unwavering self-esteem, the super empath stands as an impenetrable force, impervious to defeat. Now it's the narcissist who trembles, pleading for redemption and promising change, yet their hollow words fall on deaf ears. The super empath has heard such promises before and knows better than to succumb to their deceit. With a final act of rejection, the empath deals the fatal blow to the narcissist's ego, shattering it to pieces. Faced with rejection, the narcissist retreats, fleeing from the scene, leaving the empath to bask in newfound solitude and safety, liberated from the shackles of manipulation and deception. Stage 7. Once liberated from the narcissist's grip, the super empath may grapple with fears of losing their empathetic nature. Having displayed their supernova state and escaped the narcissist's torment, they find themselves wrestling with the lingering remnants of narcissistic traits. This prospect is unsettling, as the warmth and love once felt remain elusive, replaced by a sense of coldness and bitterness. Their interactions with friends take on a tone of sarcasm and cynicism, occasionally tinged with hints of control, an apt description of the phenomenon known as narcissistic fleas. The toll of enduring prolonged abuse manifests in the adoption of similar traits, a byproduct of the empathic supernova's necessity. Seeking therapy is paramount for those grappling with the aftermath of narcissistic abuse, as the trauma can linger indefinitely without proper support. For further insight into the dynamic between super empaths and narcissists, consider exploring interviews with greater narcissists. 8th stage. Ultimately, the ordeal becomes a catalyst for growth and self-improvement. With support from professionals or loved ones, the super empath gradually reclaims their sense of self. It's essential for them to acknowledge that they can never revert entirely to their pre-abuse selves. Experiences of abuse. This is what makes narcissists fall into a pit of suffering after breaking up with you. Narcissists will do almost anything to kill the people they have hurt. These people are really only interested in seeing you die. They will have more sex with you because they will feel bad for you if you try to kill yourself. They wish for you to count on them so much that you can't leave them. Why do you want to break up with them? That's the real question. You are about to walk into your future. The door has been opened for you. Things that will make you happy and satisfied in the future. It takes time and work to get any prize that is worth it. It takes a long time, but at least you now have choices. I hope everything is going well for you as you watch this movie. Now, let's watch the movie. It's about all the good reasons you should end your relationship with a narcissist for good. Remember that narcissists can keep us stuck in the past even when they're not around. Let everyone know how serious this is. These people may be able to get you to stay with them even if you try to stop talking to them. They will always be a narcissist, no matter what you do to get rid of them or how they get rid of you. Being honest, a narcissist would likely still feel like you belong to them after you broke up with them. When you talk to a narcissist, one of 3 things will happen. After being hurt, people should be able to get back up, move on with their lives, and be glad for the new freedoms they have. But some people think and feel things that make it harder for them to break free. Some of the people I talk to still love their narcissist, even though they've hurt them. The third group is made up of people who hate the narcissist so much that it takes over their lives. The movie today is about the last 2 groups because they are the only ones who still care about the narcissist. Most of the time, narcissists are this dedicated and deeply invested in their victims because they are crazy about them. We can find out more about where the trouble is coming from there. If you still care about the narcissist, case 2 or case 3 doesn't matter. First, let's talk about love. Many people still want to date narcissists, even though they are bad in many ways. Narcissists keep giving people hope that they will pick them up or come back. Narcissists may try to get close to people who are in bad relationships because it can help them. No matter what, you might be thinking about the good times you had with the narcissist. It was the love-bombing phase of strong love, and we felt cared for and important during that time. It's crazy how quickly someone who seemed like the right partner for life can turn out to be your worst fear. I talked about how important it is to change how you think about narcissists, and the first step is to understand them. One of these is that they're not who they say they are. To get rid of trauma bonds, you must first admit that you have a problem. If you feel sorry for a narcissist, even though you know they're bad for you, it means you need to break a tough link. Write down or keep track of all the bad things the narcissist has done or said to you and how they made you feel. This will help you stay away from making excuses for or denying the narcissist's bad behavior. If you want to feel old, you can read the part of your book about the narcissist. You could also talk to a trained counselor about how hurt and cheated you feel, and this might make some people feel calm and at ease. Do the things that make you happy and care for yourself, even if you're just going through the motions. These things will make your life worth living. This plan will help you feel better about yourself and give you and the narcissist some space. Write only good things about yourself, your goals, and the people you care about in a book. This will help you love yourself and grow as a person. We will now talk about hate, which is the next subject. Okay, let me explain. Our health is much worse off when we hold a grudge against a narcissist than when they do. You might feel tense and suspicious while you wait for the narcissist to do something. Stress and bad energy can weaken your immune system and nervous system if you are around them all the time. To put it simply, they hurt people's minds and bodies. And finally, we hate the narcissist, but feel like we're falling in love with them. People feel strong feelings like love and hate. When our minds and hearts are empty, the narcissist doesn't need us anymore. Their goal is to change how you think and feel. That point where we know they're out there, but don't care about them is important. We don't care about them anymore. Because we are always around them, we are used to how bad they make us feel. It's possible that they will know everything about us, including who we are, what we think, and what we do. You should know that being around narcissists can weigh you out. Get some space between you and a narcissist. This is the first thing you need to do to escape their power. Things are dull and not very interesting. Thank you very much for your time and patience. In my next videos, I'll do everything I can to make the replies clear and easy to understand. Feel free to add your thoughts by leaving a comment below. Thank you for taking the time to watch this and follow along.